easy. Habitat improvement is it's a really tough subject because you just can't use that cookie cutter approach. What one of my primary goals in this venture is to accomplish is this is how you lay out your property for you as well as the deer.
The goal of the whole adventure and the whole site is to combine the information that a lot of these experts have in their head and make it accessible to individuals drowning in the sea of good information that's out there. It's good information, but it's a little bit overwhelming to try and sort through there. No, does this apply to me?
I'm really excited about our team here in that we have such diversity. You know, we have your experience from northern Minnesota in a clay-based soil. We've got my brother Joe's experience in northern Wisconsin in a sandy soil. We've got Don Higgins, who is a consultant from Illinois, who's worked on over 7 Midwestern states. Very high-paid consultant because in that case you get what you pay. John Azoga. I mean, is there a more highly respected whitetail biologist? Then you add in a little bit of my experience as well, having worked all over the Midwest, and we've got the situations. We also have Aubrey Gale, who, I mean, man, the guy's been hunting since before I was ever born in Michigan, very heavily hunted areas. And you start adding them all together, and I'll tell you what, it's hard to come up with a scenario that one of us does not have a lot of blood, sweat, and tears invested into figuring out how to make it work there. What works great in Illinois, in that thick clay-baked soil, not so hot for northern Wisconsin. But when it comes to habitat improvement, it's all so situation specific. You know, everything should build off of the last act. You know, it's great and awesome to be able to know how to make that buck bedding area. Where do you want to put it? Do you want it on that point? How is that going to benefit me? Is that going to be better for me than having him bed over at that point? But where do I want that clover plot? Why do I want it there? How does it tie into that buck bedding area, along with the screening to get in and out of that stand? Creating a movement pattern for that 90%, if not more, of the properties that I consult, almost all have done things to improve their habitat before. And it improved your habitat, but man, did it ever hamstring your hunting.
When you finally get a chance to buy that piece of land, you've been hunting for 20 or 30 years sometimes. Here's what the deer do. How do I hunt them? Is to set it up so that the deer have everything they need. You have an opportunity to hunt those deer in those daily patterns without them knowing you're doing it. Now you've created something that is just, it's beautiful.
Exactly. And if you do put in that upfront work, you put in the analysis, you figure out how the deer are already using the property. Okay, now, what can I do to both improve the property but increase my hunting opportunities? All of a sudden you can create these stands that, man, forget about I can hunt this stand on every north wind. I can hunt this stand on any version of any north wind. I can hunt it another one on the opposite side, covering the exact same movement pattern on any type of a south wind. I can hunt this stand every darn day. If this needs to be my honey hole because I can access this awesome. And this is how I can set it up. So it is the honey. I sincerely believe that we can take virtually any property, at least in the upper Midwest, and we can transform that into something that they can sit back and, this is once you see how to fit those pieces together.
Yep, exactly.
And I sincerely believe that's exactly what we can help the audience do, is fit those pieces together.